Hey guys, it's Lindsay and welcome back to my channel and to another plan with me. So for this week I'm planning out the week of September 31st August 31st through September 6th, and I'm using the Celestial Mermaid kit from Scribble Co. This is officially my last summer spread and I'm so excited about that. Just because I'm so excited to get into fall things. I'm ready for all things fall. So I used a ton of holo in this spread. I actually did a poll on Instagram and let you guys decide which foil I used. There are gold accents in it, but holo won by like a landslide. So we did use some holo foil, and fun fact, all of the overlays for the full boxes I created myself. So yeah, we're slowly making more and more foiled stickers. But I mentioned in my last plan with me that this whole entire plan with me was pretty much going to be me talking about Once Upon a Time. So, first off, I want to address the fact that Once Upon a Time is still not on Netflix. By the time this video goes up, it might be. But I thought for some reason, or not on Netflix, sorry, Disney Plus. I, for some reason, thought that it was going on to Disney Plus on the 12th. It was not. It's going up on the 18th. I have no idea why I was under the assumption that it was going on Disney Plus on the 12th. So I was like, oh yeah, I only have a week and then I can finish it. Nope. I do not. So I still have 9 episodes that I still need to watch. I have not watched it because obviously it's not on Disney Plus as I am recording this voiceover, but we're still going to talk about it anyway because so many people are obsessed with this show and I'm so surprised at how many people are obsessed with it. It's one of my all-time favorite shows, and fun fact, I actually used to watch it when it would come out. I think it was Sundays. I would literally watch it every episode when it came out, and I finally stopped around like season 6 or so, maybe at the end of season 5. That's when I finally stopped doing that, and that's when I kind of fell off the bandwagon of watching the show in general. I actually do have, I think, a whole entire spread dedicated to it coming back, like a season coming back. I think it's the Princesses spread from Odd Loop, which is, I think, one of my highest like plan with me's I've ever recorded. I think that's the reason why I used that like kit. I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on that. But essentially the whole entire reason at this point to watch the show is for Hook, or Colin O'Donoghue, just because he's literally beautiful and he's the only reason to continue watching the show past like season 4. I feel like, I mean, Season 5 and Season 6 weren't bad. Dark Swan was kind of hard a little bit to kind of keep up with because I hated Camelot, mainly because I just hated Arthur with a passion. That one was a little hard for me. And then what was the end? Oh, the Underworld. The Underworld actually was really, really good. I will admit that. At least in my opinion, it was pretty good. So it was kind of hard for me to get really into it within like season 5 and on. However, I will admit Emma and Hook were the reason why I literally kept watching it, and also because I genuinely just wanted to finish the series because I've rewatched the first 3 seasons of that series so many times and I always stop. Like last time I watched it, I got up to the end of season 3, got to the Frozen part and was like, nah, I'm good. And then I stopped. So I'm just more determined to finish this show and actually see what the series finale is. Again, I don't know, as of me filming this, I don't know what it is, but I really want to actually just finish the show. I actually went on a whole like binge of me going on YouTube and watching a bunch of behind the scenes stuff. Obviously all this stuff was from like 5 years ago because the show ended I think 3 years ago. I don't know, I miss it. I actually really enjoyed the show, and I kind of miss the fact that they don't have new episodes because I feel like there was so much more storyline they could have done, but I don't like the route that they took for season 7. I genuinely am not a big fan of season 7. To be fair, I haven't fully finished it. There's something about it, I just am not a big fan of it, and I got bored pretty quickly, which I know some people actually really like it. I got bored so quickly with season 7, hence the reason why I always stopped at season 6, but I never had the urge to watch season 7, but obviously just because I want to finish the series, I am going to watch it. I still have 9 episodes left, but it's not my favorites. I do like the new incorporation of some of the new characters. It just didn't quite fully make sense to like have a new Wish Realm characters that are brand new, if that makes sense, but they're the same character that's already been in the show. It's confusing. And I don't know. I mean, I like the realm that they went with, like Hook, because obviously he stayed on the show. So I do like how they did that, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of season 7. Just my personal opinion. I probably should stop talking about it now because I'm actually into the plans and I'm filming. Lindsay's already like writing everything down and I haven't talked about it. But overall, I love Once Upon a Time. Apparently, a ton of you guys do as well, and you guys love the show. Have messaged me so many times too, just being like, "Oh my gosh, best show ever!" So it's actually kind of really cool to know that so many people did love this show as well. And now that I am almost pretty much completely done with that, I have started watching Supernatural, which I'm a little iffy on, which I'll probably talk about in my next plan with me. But if you guys have any show recommendations, let me know in the comments because I'm always looking for more show recommendations because I tend to watch the same shows over and over again just because I know what happens. So let me know in the comments. So yeah, that's my take on Once Upon a Time. I love the show. I love that it has a Disney aspect to it. Hate season 7. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I love all the different cameos of all the different actors that are in the show too. It's kind of amazing. I will admit, I started hating Snow White and Charming by pretty close to the end of it. I genuinely just disliked them because they kind of annoyed me. um, but other than that, genuinely love the show and I love Regina's character. I love Emma's character. Henry kind of annoyed the crap out of me too, but you know, it's fine. He mainly just annoyed me because he kept trying to destroy magic and thought that that was the problem of everything when in reality he was causing all the problems. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, anyway, okay, we're gonna actually stop talking about Once Upon a Time and actually talk about my plans because we're already done with Monday and I haven't said anything about it. So yeah, that's pretty much all of my Once Upon a Time talk for this plan with me. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk about Once Upon a Time. I shall shut up about it after I watch those 9 episodes of season 7. Okay, into the actual plans. So on Monday, we did have the plumbers finally come by to fix the leak that we have been having in our bathroom for, at this point, it was 2 months. It started in beginning of July, so almost 2 months. We had this leak in our bathroom. We actually had the leak in the bathroom all the way back in March, maybe February, like right before COVID started like becoming a huge thing. And fun fact, the plumbers that fixed the leak before, fixed in quotation marks, they actually capped the wrong line. Hence the reason why we had a leak again. So we kind of got scammed by them because they paid us an insane amount of money and they didn't fix the issue. And then we asked them for a receipt so we can give it to new plumbers and they never gave us a receipt. So we're like, okay, so we kind of got scammed by the first guys. But these new guys did come by, they fixed the leak, which was great. And it's nice to not have to switch out towels every single like hour in our bathroom. So they fixed the leak, so I used a little plumber munchkin to mark that. And then I did get some Starbucks on this day, or we got some Starbucks. I did go venture out a little bit on this day with my sister. So I used a Barney and Moon coffee cup and then a Starbucks run script that is my own that I did make. I then went to Mariposa Alley, which is a butterfly like mural alley, and I've been wanting to go there for such a long time. I just have never gone there. Fun fact about me, I actually really like taking pictures in front of walls, and it's been a while. So I did go there, and then I used a munchkin with a camera to mark that. And then we just kind of roamed the area, and we went to a place called Donut Bar and just got a couple donuts. So I just used another Once More with Love sticker to mark that. We then went to the Umbrella Alley. It's in downtown Redlands, and it's actually very popular, like, among the area of Southern California. There's a bunch of bars and food places over there as well. That was my first time going there. So I did use another munchkin to mark that. We then went to Hobby Lobby. It was actually my first time, or my sister's first time ever going to Hobby Lobby. This one wasn't that great. We didn't get anything. Actually, I think she got like one thing, but we did go to Hobby Lobby, and I used an emoji to mark that. And last but not least, I used a Bambi odd loop sticker, which if you guys, this is gonna be weird because on the actual screen you guys see a munchkin. I actually found a Bambi sticker that was from Oddloop after I filmed this, so you'll see it in my Instagram photos that is different, but I used technically Disney Plus munchkin to mark that and then a Bambi script, but I did change it and put down a little Bambi character from Oddloop. Moving on to Tuesday, I put down a bill due, and then the plumbers had to come back to fix something that was behind our refrigerator, so I did put down another one of those plumber munchkins. And then I was on a whole entire, again, Once Upon a Time kick. So I used Ursula because she matched this spread, and I used another Once Upon a Time sticker that I made to mark it. I think this was last week of me like fully marking Once Upon a Time, and then obviously I will mark it again when I watch the rest of the 9 episodes. And then underneath that, I did take an edit script from Kinsey's Creations and a Instagram icon from Magic Prince Co. to mark some editing of photos. I tried to fix my laptop. It's been broken for a while. The screen on it is broken. I have come to a solution where I can open it halfway and the screen will turn on, but if I go anywhere past halfway, my screen will go completely black. I tried to do a little bit of fixing with it because some people were like, if you do this, you can fix it. It didn't work, but I used a paper milk Muro to mark that. And then I did watch Alice in Wonderland on this day, so I just used another script from Scribble Prince Co. and a, oh my gosh, Alice in Wonderland, or an Alice girl from Wonton in a Million. And then we did get Wingstop, so I just used these little chicken nuggets that are from Fox and Cactus. Moving on to Wednesday, I got Dunkin', so I used another Barney and Moon coffee cup and then a Dunkin' script from Kinsey's Creations. And Bailey started shedding, and her hair is everywhere still. I've brushed her so many times, but she's a husky and she just sheds everywhere. So this actual sticker is a sticker that a subscriber actually sent me, which was really nice, and they made for me, so I don't know like how they made them, but they made them themselves. And then I just used a Bailey script from Glam Planner. And then I did pull some stickers on this day, so I just used a Munchkin to mark that, and then the pull stickers script is from Kinsey's Creations. I know I'm a little behind, I'm sorry. I then used another Munchkin to mark that I needed to wash my sheets, and then more Once Upon a Time, because no one is surprised, so I just used the White Rabbit to mark that, because again, he matched. And then I started stressing about a lot of stuff on this day, so I just used a stressed out Munchkin to mark that. I was stressing about like finances, stressing about like everything, not going back to work, multiple things. It was a lot, so we did a little bit of stressing. And then I used a Grin and Bear It Bear to mark that I did do a little bit of drawing as well, which did calm me down quite a bit because it just kind of took my mind off of all of this stressing. Okay, we're caught up. Moving on to Thursday. Sorry, I knew I talked too long about Once Upon a Time, and I knew that was going to happen, and I was just going to get distracted and then get really behind, but it's fine. So first thing for Thursday, I actually did put in my sidebar that I didn't publish this plan with me. I put none on the Thursday. That was because I overlooked it and didn't write it down, but I did publish a plan with me on this day. So I used a filming slate from Mandy Dreams. And then I did get a pumpkin cream cold brew, so I just used the Fox and Cactus pastel-haired girl to mark that. And then I used a squared off half box and a hook from oh my god, my brain. Hook from Wonton in a Million, and then another Once Upon a Time script that I created. He didn't match like fully, but I don't know, I wanted to use Hook for at least one of these, so we used Hook, because again, he's the best part of the whole entire show and the pure reason to watch. I will admit, I did like Sebastian Stan as a Mad Hatter. He was a good reason to watch it too, but he was only on it for a couple of episodes. I don't know if he went on to the spin-off. Someone did message me and say that the spin-off was really good, which was Once Upon a Time in Wonderland, but I think it only went to season 1. I never watched that, but if Sebastian Stan is in it, I might go and watch it if I can find it anywhere. But I don't know if he is. But yeah, he was definitely a good addition to it. But yeah, so I used Hook again to mark Once Upon a Time, and then guys, my parents' closet broke on this day, and their closet is like 13 feet long. Like they have like a little mini hallway that then leads into their room, and along that hallway is their closet, and it's like 13 feet long, and their whole entire closet fell off the wall, and it was a complete disaster, and it was ridiculous. So I used this Munchkin. It's technically a shut up Munchkin, but I like to use it because it's like stressed out. But I used that to mark that my parents' closet broke, and the reason why I'm marking it is because I had to help clean it and help rebuild it. Which was always fun. So, my parents' closet broke. Not a fun time. It's cool. Underneath that, I took a shopping cart icon from Scribble Prince Co. to mark a Walgreens run, and then I did sweep literally the whole entire house, because again, Bailey is shedding and is literally putting her hair everywhere, so I just used a Munchkin to mark that. Moving on to Friday, I put down a bill due and, yeah, just Bill Do. And then I took a fancy label and a Fox and Cactus girl in like her pajamas, and then a Lazy Day script that is from Kinsey's Creations, because I did have a pretty decent sized Lazy Day. Didn't really do much. I actually spent a lot of time just lazy the whole entire week because I literally spent all my time watching Once Upon a Time. Like, that's all I did the whole entire week. So that's the reason why, like, in my sidebar, I put lazy all week because I hardly did anything. But I did watch Once Upon a Time again, so I just used another one of my scripts and Maleficent this time because she's in the show and she matches. And then I did have to cook some food, so I used this Paper Bits Co. Little bear to mark that. And then I did a face mask, which it's been a while since I've done a face mask. So I definitely wanted to do one on this day, so I used a wonton and a million steamy with the face mask to mark that. And this is kind of where I started getting a little anxious. You'll see in my next plan with me. I did end up having a panic attack, but I was just kind of in my feelings for a little bit, and I was just kind of struggling a tiny bit with like my anxiety and stuff and insomnia. So I was awake a decent amount on this day. So I used a quarter box and then a munchkin or an insomnia munchkin to mark that I was awake until 3 a.m. I think the latest I ended up staying up was 4 maybe. And it had nothing to do with the fact that like I was watching a TV show or anything. I just genuinely I was anxious and I couldn't sleep. So yeah. Moving on to a Saturday, I put down another coffee cup from Barney and Moon and another Duncan script from Kinsey's Creations. And then we did have to clean out my parents' closet on this day. When I tell you they have so much random stuff in there, you guys would be surprised at the amount of random crap that was just in their closet. I was like, why do you have all this stuff in here? Get rid of it. Like, I'm pretty positive there was hundreds of pounds on those rods for the hangers. And I'm not surprised that the whole entire hanger, like rack and rod, fell over and off the wall. Like, it tore out of the wall because there was so much weight on it. It was kind of ridiculous. But we had to clean their closet, so I just used an emoji to mark that. And then I think this was the weekend that we had 114-degree heat. I saw some places that hit 120-degree heat. I had someone, which I think this was them picking it up off the asphalt, but they had 126-degree heat on this weekend. This was literally the hottest weekend ever, and of course we had to clean my parents' closet while it was the hottest weekend ever. And so I just put that I was over the heat because I genuinely was. So far since then, the highest we've gotten is 97. So we haven't gotten anywhere near it, and it's been great. But I used a munchkin to mark that I was over the heat, and then I did watch Peter Pan. I did take a couple days off to try to watch as much of Once Upon a Time as I could. Obviously, I didn't finish it, so I already took a couple days off though from watching the movies to try to like get 1 extra or 2 extra episodes in there. So I went back to that. So I used a fancy label and a Peter Pan script, and then just Wendy from Wonton and a Million. And then I used another Wonton and a Million steamy to mark that we did get Round Table on this day, which we don't get Round Table very often, but it's so good. And then I used a squared off half box, and then Jasmine from the Coffee Monsters Co., and then the last Once Upon a Time script for a couple weeks, and then we'll go back to it. And then I use this Fox and Cactus Girl to mark that I got 0 sleep because I didn't. It's fine. I was extremely tired on Sunday too. I was just like, it's hot and I got 0 sleep and I'm tired and it's ridiculous. So I used a quarter box and then one of these like panda eye type munchkins from Once More with Love, and then a So Tired script that is from Glam Planner because I literally was just so tired. And then I used a Coffee Monsters Co. This technically a bullet journal emoji, but I use that to mark a plan with me binge. And then I just use a squared off half box and a hottest day ever emoji because it literally was the hottest day ever. It was ridiculous. Like I would just sit there and I'm sweating. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm not doing anything and I'm sweating. It's ridiculous. And then I didn't know what to do with myself. I genuinely didn't. I was like, what do I do? I have been watching this show for the past like 2.5 weeks and haven't done anything, which is kind of sad because my life at the moment currently revolves around a TV show because I have nothing else better to do with my life because I'm still furloughed from work because Disneyland is still closed. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not losing my mind. It's fine. But I decided to, make a bunch of sticker orders because I have 0 chill and literally just buy all the things right now because I am always on my phone. So I use a Fox and Cactus, this is technically like a Happy Meal girl, to mark all of the sticker orders. And then I did go through and respond to a lot of DMs on Instagram. I do get a decent amount, I don't get a ton, but I do get a decent amount of DMs and it's actually a little difficult sometimes for me to remember to reply to them, especially if it's like a day like today. Like, I'm filming a lot today, I'm doing voiceovers, editing and stuff, and so I'm not on my phone a lot, and then I do get a lot of messages that go into my request area, and then I don't see it for like 3 days, and then I feel so bad. So if I don't respond to your DMs, I apologize. I am slowly working on getting better at that, but I did respond to a lot of DMs on this day, and it was enough for me to mark it. So I just used an emoji to mark that, and also filming Lindsay failed because this is not in screen or like on frame. I'm so sorry. Way to go, filming Lindsay. You fail. Wow, I didn't even notice it either. I don't think I fixed it. But I did watch Lady and the Tramp on this day, so I used a fancy label, and then this Lady and the Tramp is from Once More with Love. It was actually off of a freebie. I don't know if she ever released these, but it's off of a freebie, so I do have it. And then I just used a Lady and the Tramp script from Scribble Prince Co. And then I was feeling a little anxious on this day, so I used an anxious script from Kinsey's Creations, and then a Fox and Cactus girl that's like huddled in a fort around surrounded by pillows, because that was kind of me that night, not wanting to deal with anything and not being able to sleep. So that is going to be everything for this plan with me. I'm going to flip through everything that's left in the kit, and actually I did a decent size wiggle on this one. Not a decent size, but like a decent wiggle. I think it's just because there's a ton of hollow foil in this spread, but it's actually really satisfying. But thank you guys so much for watching and for listening to me rant about Once Upon a Time. I promise there will only be one more plan with me of me talking about it, and that'll be when I finally actually finish. Look at the foil. Look at it. It's so pretty. But that'll be when I finally actually finish the series. And for those of you who are Once Upon a Time fans, hopefully you enjoyed me talking about it. If you aren't a Once Upon a Time fan, I'm sorry, but I promise. One more plan with me, and then I'm done talking about it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and follow my Instagram. It's always linked in the description down below, and leave me some kind of comment so I can try to respond to you guys, and I will see you guys in another video very, very soon. Bye, guys!